Hello everyone, welcome back. This is our revision lecture for class 9th, subject English. In this lecture we are going to revise two topics. First, chapter number 3 of Beehive, The Little Girl, and poem 3, Rain on the Roof. Start with the revision of third chapter of Beehive, that is The Little Girl. Kezia's fears about her father. The story is about one small girl, Kezia, and her fears about her father. Kezia's father was a figure of fear for her. She avoided him. She used to avoid him. Before going to work, he would come to her. He would give her a casual kiss. But when he went, Kezia would feel a great relief. How Kezia comes before father in the evening. Kezia would hear his loud voice calling for tea. Then Kezia's mother would ask Kezia to be a good girl to take off father's shoes. When she would take off his shoes, he would ask if she had been a good girl that day, but she was terrified of him. She would stutter, that means she used to speak by taking breaks due to fear. She in fact would try to speak, but she would hesitate due to fear. For Kezia, her father was like a giant, a ghost. What happened on a Sunday afternoon? On a Sunday afternoon, grandmother asked Kezia to have a nice talk with father and mother. But Kezia always found mother reading and father snoring. She continued staring at father. She waited till he awake. When he actually awoke, he asked her not to stare. She looked like an owl. Kezia makes a birthday gift for father. One day, Kezia's grandmother told her that her father's birthday was next week. She suggested to make him a pin cushion of yellow silk. So she made a pin cushion for her father. She needed something to stuff the pin cushion. So she gathered a few sheets of fine paper and put them into it. These sheets belonged to her father. They had an important speech which he was to deliver. A hue and cry in the house. That night there was a hue and cry in the house. Father's great speech for the Port Authority had been lost. Rooms were searched, servants were questioned, but there was no sign of his speech. Father went to Kezia's room. He asked her about them. She did not tell a lie. She told him that she had torn those papers. Father summons Kezia and beats her. Father asked Kezia to come to the drawing room and he was very angry. He was pacing to and fro. Kezia was greatly frightened. He asked her if she had done that. She whispered. Father asked mother to go to her room and fetch those torn papers. Meanwhile, he asked her to hold out her hands. He beat her on her hands. He did so to teach her not to touch anything that did not belong to her. Kezia's reaction. Now let's see what was her reaction. She heard this. She replied that what she did was for his birthday. She was beaten on her hands. Hours later, her grandmother had wrapped Kezia in a shawl. She clung to her when she was being rocked in the rocking chair. She sobbed. What did God make fathers for? She asked this question as she was too hurt that what she did was actually for his birthday, and what did she get in return was not fair. The McDonalds, Kezia's neighbors. The McDonalds lived next door to her house. They had 5 children. Father played with the children. That means the head of the family, the father, that is Mr. McDonald, used to play with his children. She thought that there were different fathers. Kezia's mother and grandmother at hospital. Now one day what happened that Kezia's mother, her mother was really very ill, and thus she was hospitalized. Then her mother fell ill and she had to be hospitalized. Her grandmother was with Kezia's mother and she was left alone in the house only with Alice, who was the cook. She asked Alice what would happen if she had a nightmare. Then the cook replied and asked her to sleep and not to think of anything else. She also asked her not to scream and not to wake up her poor father. Kezia's nightmare. As she was a little girl and she was not habitual of sleeping alone. That night she was supposed to sleep alone, and thus she saw a nightmare. She had a nightmare in which she saw a butcher with a knife and a rope. He came near to her, but she could not move. She screamed and woke up father. Father came to her bed. He asked her what was the matter, and after hearing her, he took his little girl with him. Kezia's changed opinion about father. She lay down beside her and crept close to him. He asked her to rub her feet against his legs to get them warm. She felt a funny thing. She thought that father was harder than grandmother, but it was a nice hardness. Every day he had to work harder. He got too tired to be a Mr. McDonald. And she had torn up his writing. She stared. Father asked what was the matter. She told him that her head was on his heart. She told him that she had a big heart. It was beating. So she told her father that he had a big heart and it was beating too. Now let's revise third poem of Beehive, that is Rain on the Roof, written by Coach Kinney. The poet tries to describe how he feels on a rainy day. The poet states that whenever it rains, he starts to recall all his past memories. While lying on his bed in the cottage, he listens to the pitter-patter sound of the rain. As he listens to the sound of the rain, he starts to remember his old days when he was a little boy. Huge clouds that are full of moisture move around in the sky. The raindrops that seem like a tear falling from the sky wipe the sad darkness of the night. Moreover, the poet is comparing the raindrops to tears. As to him, the dark sky seems very sad, and it appears to him as if the raindrops are nothing but the tears falling from the sky, the darkness, the sadness which the clouds are also feeling. Also, it appears to the poet as if it is weeping, and the raindrops are the tears shed by it. The poet expresses his feelings when he hears the raindrops falling on the roof of his house, and he was lying in the cottage on his bed. The poet says that every tinkle, every sound on the shingles has an echo in the heart. Whenever he hears raindrops falling on the rooftop, its sound repeats in his heart and in his dreams. Further, he has many different and fantastic imaginations, and this is quite a common phenomena with every human being too, as when it rains, the human beings switch to their world of imagination of good thoughts, and suddenly all the sadness and bad things appears to wipe away when we feel the falling of the raindrops. For instance, he recollects many memories of the past which come back into his mind as dreams. Hence, he listens to the patter of the rain upon the roof. He has many new dreams in his mind, and his memories of the past come back in the form of dreams. So now he is remembering some good past memories, and the very fond memory that revives in his mind was the memory of his mother. The poet introduces his mother and says that he is dreaming of his mother, who is no more now. As in the previous stanza, that rain brings memories of the past. They were the memory of his mother, who is no longer alive. And long ago, his mother uses to love him a lot, and she uses to consider him a darling. Moreover, the sound of rain makes him correlate his past with his present, and that is the reason he was so moved by the sound of the raindrops on the shingles, rectangular tiles on the roof, shingles of his room. And every time he hears this sound, it brings back memories of the past, as he reminds him of his mother. This was all about the chapter and the poem. Now your homework is that you have to revise chapter number 3, The Little Girl, and poem 3, Rain on the Roof, thoroughly.